Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today I got in the ARRMA Infraction. This thing is huge. This is a 1/7 brushless resto mod street bass truck. This thing is capable of 6S, has the Spectrum AVC radio and receiver, has the BLX 185 150 amp ESC, got a 2050 kV brushless motor, and runs on 6S. Alright, so I jumped ahead a bit, I got this thing out of the box, unwrapped, and this thing is just so cool. Just amazing when you actually see the size of this thing and the thought of it going 80 miles an hour. I love the paint scheme, I love the way they laid this all out, with the graphics, everything else. Original ARRMA motorworks on the side. The ARRMA Don't Just Bash Blast logo in the front. Really love the wheels, love the white lettering. And you got the Infraction license plate. I like the fact they left the wing clear. It doesn't take away from the look of the truck. It's still functional, it's still back there, but it's clear so it doesn't draw your attention away from the actual pickup design. The swing is adjustable. I'll have to read about it to find out what the best setup is for me. But there's lines cut into the wing. Just use an X-Acto or some scissors and just cut off the pieces that you don't need. Hopefully I don't spend a lot of time on my roof, but if I do, these plastic pieces should provide some protection. And this roll cage in the back is definitely pretty sturdy feeling. Probably supports the body very well. Inside, this thing is incredible. There are a lot of detailed videos out there about the different features of this car. I'm not going to go too in depth, but you can see the tires. Definitely really cool. I've seen these things in action where they smoke on the pavement, everything else. Shocks are nice and beefy. Everything looks well made and heavy duty. This motor is huge. Chassis brace running along the whole middle section. Now this has the i5 connectors, pretty much the same as an EC5, but it has a little sensor in the center. I'm going to be running EC5 adapters because I'm using XT90 plugs. I have two 3S batteries. They do give you a jumper in case you have one, say, 6S battery, but I'll be taking the jumper off and using two 3S batteries. The strap system is similar to other ARRMA vehicles and the ARRMA BLX ESC. Inside the receiver box, they have the 6-channel Spectrum receiver. The underneath is really cool. Everything is streamlined to allow airflow and channel it back through the rear. You can see the ride height. This thing does sit very low. Now this car comes with the Spectrum remote, the DX2E, and it's a nice radio. I have no problems with this. I am curious to see if I can hook it up to my DX5R though. Just makes it easier to have one radio for most of my cars. You also get the manual. I'll have to read through this just to get familiar with the vehicle. Make sure I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be doing. Some extra plastic pieces, looks like different supports, different posts for the body. You got some tools, some hexes, a couple cross wrenches, the optional speed gear, which is huge. Probably won't use this right away. Get familiar with it with the standard pinion before I decide to upgrade. And on this one, they give you stickers. Pretty cool. And you can see how the gearing affects things. The 27 tooth gear will put you 80 miles an hour plus. Your 18 tooth all road use will put you up to about 60 miles an hour. And the minimum recommended battery is a 35C 5000 milliamp battery, which is no problem because I have two Venom 5000 milliamp 50C batteries. These are 3-cell hard packs, part of the Drive series. Now the plugs again are IC5s from the factory. I picked up these little adapters. These are EC5 adapters, but they'll plug right into the IC5s and they fit the XT90. Just makes it easier. I don't have to worry about cutting any wires or soldering anything new on. Alright, so I took the receiver cover off. I'm going to attempt to bind this to my DX5R. Bind just like any other Spectrum, hopefully. Put in my bind plug to the receiver, and on my radio I created a new model, the Infraction. Alright, so I'll turn the car on. Receiver is blinking. I'll hit bind on my radio, and success. So now the Infraction is hooked up to my DX5R. Alright guys, so I'm all set. DX5R is hooked up to the Infraction, and I cannot wait to get this thing out and give it a good test run. So if you like what you saw, please click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day. I'll see you all soon.